Hey there, this is Chad Garber, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix, or at least I'm going to show you how I play it. Here are some of the parts. And then there's and then there is and then there is and then there is there's something very similar to Alright, so let's get into this. If you like this video, by the way, and videos like this, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Alright, first of all, down tune half a step, so you got to down tune to the E becomes a D sharp, the A becomes a G sharp, the D becomes, so the E becomes a D sharp, the A becomes a G sharp, the D becomes a C sharp, the G becomes an F sharp, the B becomes an A sharp, and the E becomes a D sharp. So you down tune a half, okay? So then also you need a wah pedal, and basically you're just going to be doing this the whole time. Kind of like you're tapping your feet to the beat, or tapping your foot to the beat. Alright, so the very beginning is just basically going up, down, up, down, up, and down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. I'm just not even going to say it, I'm just going to let you see it. Then you're just going to be tapping your foot on the wah pedal. And you're covering, you're covering the strings, you're not hitting anything. You can experiment about where you want to hold your fingers, where you want your fingers to be on the muffling part. Then you're going to do this part. Now this part's a little bit tricky and also a little bit, I'm not sure if this is exactly how I play it. This is what I heard. Some people play it a little bit different. What I do is, and all I'm doing is I'm taking my pointer finger and here's the key to this song in my opinion. E minor pentatonic scale. Everything else is kind of revolves around that, in my opinion. People play at different places, and maybe even Jimmy played it at different places, but it's all on the pentatonic scale, so it makes it a lot easier. So I'll take my pointer finger on the E minor pentatonic scale, put it on the 12th fret of the D, and then hammer on with my ring finger to the 14th fret of the D, while I'm hitting the wah pedal. You know, pushing it down at the same time. Now some people say that you hit that 14th fret twice. What I hear is it goes to the 12th fret. It goes back to the 12th fret is what I hear. I could be wrong. And your foot pedal is going to be going. Okay. Alright, so again, I'm not going to tell you about the pedal every time. You're just doing this. You're basically going, you're dun, dun, dun. Like you're doing a bass drum or something, okay? Alright, so back to the 12th fret. Then you take your pointer finger on the 12th fret of the A string and barely even play that note. You just you hit it, but then you hammer straight onto the 14th fret of the A. So it's almost you can almost not hear that. You could get away, like when I first learned this, actually up till just now, I was playing it like this. I was just going. But he does go, I think he does go. So he just does that little. So back into the 12th, the 14th of the A string. Hammering on to the 14th fret with your ring finger. And then I pick down. I've been picking down all the way, by the way. You pick the first one down, then you hammer on with the 14th fret. You don't pick that one. You pick down on the 12th fret of the D, and then you go. You pick on you pick down on the 12th fret of the A. You don't pick on the hammer on with the 14th fret with your pinky. I mean your ring finger on the 14th fret of the A. You don't pick that one. And then you pick down again, back to the 12th fret of the D. So you can either do it like this. This is how some people teach it. You do that. When you hit that 14th twice, the 14th fret of the D on the very first part, you hit that twice. Or you can you can go back to the 12th fret of the A, like I think it. The 12th fret of the D, like I think it sounds. So here's the 14th fret. I like. All right. So anyway, so back to the 12th of the D. Then you take your pointer finger here on the 10th fret of the A string. Pick that down twice. Put your ring finger on the 14th. I mean the 12th. I'm sorry. What did I say? Put your pointer finger on the 10th fret of the A string. Pick that twice. And then pick down twice. And then pick down on the 12th fret of the A string. Then pull off on that one, back to the 10th fret. And then pick down on the 12th fret of the E. And then repeat it. But then you end on you repeat the first part. Then you end it on the 14th fret of the D. And it's all picking down. Some people do it down here. Maybe even Jimmy does. He did. Maybe even sounds better. And you can do it that way. You just move it down to the, you would start on the 7th fret of the G string, hammer on to the 9th fret of the G string, and then kind of do the exact same shape. I like doing it up here because it's in the E pentatonic scale, and it's easy to remember. All right, here's again. Here's I'm going to go really slow. Okay, so. Alright, so that's how I play it. You can, listen to it and see what you think. If you really want to do it simply, if you don't want to even mess with it, you could just do this. Skip that. All you're doing there is the same thing, except you're not even doing the 12th fret of the A string. You're just skipping it. Just taking that part out. But I think it sounds good though, so either way. Alright, so that's the first part. Then the next part does a bunch of different things. It goes to an E pentatonic, not E pentatonic, E power chord. he goes. You're just taking your, again, you're on the E pentatonic scale, minor. Take your middle finger, I'm sorry, and bend the second fret of the G, and then pull off. And end on, you pick down on that, and then you pick down on the second fret of the D string, end on that one. And then you can just do a little, that's in, just picking down on the E, and picking on the, and you have your pointer finger on the second fret of the A. And then you can pick up on the G using your middle finger on the third fret of the E. Actually, you can go down, up, and again, it's just hitting the power chord, bending that third fret of the G, E down, back to the E. Then he does a solo in E. And then he goes from that, and then he kind of alternates, he goes this. And that's just doing the, hitting the O, the open E power chord. Using that, and using the third fret of the E, but using your middle finger to go pulling off, and again pulling off. So in other words, instead of going, sometimes he'll skip it to he kind of changes the order. And then he also, sometimes he'll throw in a, all that is putting your middle finger on the third fret of the B, E, and B. Again, this is not an exact science. You gotta listen to him, see what he does, depending on what version you're listening to. But that's the general idea. It's just an E. Oh yeah, on this part, I forgot to tell you. So he does that. Then you can put your pointer finger on the second fret of the D. Sometimes I'll do that. And then on the verse, what he does is he's basically singing the notes with his guitar. He's singing the song, the same thing he's singing with the guitar. It's like, how awesome is it? Okay, all that is put your middle finger on the second fret of the D, put that down twice, and then pick down the open G, back down to the second fret of the D, and then back to the, then you go, kind of put your finger over both the second fret of the D and A, so you can pick the A up, second fret of the A, so. Then open D, and second fret of the D. So again, you just listen to it and just kind of imitate his singing. And it goes back to And then the second time he goes something like this. Not exact, because I forgot the exact lick, but it's something very similar to. Or I forgot the exact lick, but it's something like that. He's imitating. He just does an octave higher. Something like that. Okay, and all that is I'm doing the same bend. I go to the 14th fret of the G, and I bend that. And then I don't bend it. And then I pick down on the 12th fret of the D, or G, I'm sorry. Then I go down on the 14th fret of the D. Then the 14th fret of the G. And then end on the 12th fret of the G. So it's something like that. I forgot the exact lick though, but it's something like that. You can listen to it, you can hear it. I think he does some kind of. think he does throw a something like that. And all that is, you know, pick it up on the, bend on that G on the, put your ring finger on the 14th fret of the G, bend it. Pull off, so you can bend it. Pull off with the 14th with your ring finger on the 14th fret of the G, end up on the 12th fret of the G with your pointer finger. Then you end up, pull off, and you end up picking down on the 14th fret of the D. And then you go back to the, which is the 14th and the 12th fret of the G. So it's, again, something very similar to that. He's basically just imitating what he's singing. Then he goes back to Alright, so it's on the 5th fret of the A, your middle finger, and your pointer finger is on the 4th fret of the G, and you're not hitting the D. And then what I do is I use my ring finger to go to the 4th fret of the A, and I use my pointer finger to go to the 2nd fret of the G, and I don't hit the D. Alright, the only other part is he goes, you want to listen to the song to see where all this stuff is, okay? You want to put your pointer finger, the 3rd fret, and this is a really cool chord and easy to play. 3rd fret, put your middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A and your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D. Just hit those three and muffle the D. I'm sorry, the 3rd fret of the G and you muffle the D. And then you hit the 5th, you slide it up to the 5th fret of the A and the 5th fret of the G. And you just do a solo and E the whole time. Alright, so that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And have a great day jamming out with Jimi Hendrix.